So what's the lesson in the storm? Going through the storm. Jesus reaches up his hand and calms the storm. What's the lesson here? They all say, what manner of man is this, that even in the wind and the wind and the water obey him? Everyone's mesmerized. How'd he do it? Well, a couple lessons. First of all, what's Jesus doing while the storm's going on? Everyone's falling apart. What's happening with Jesus? He's asleep. Asleep on the boat. What does that tell you about his internal state? Does it tell you anything? Don't care. You know? People be like, oh my God, you're really walking in faith. Let's say you're running your company. You're a CEO. That's how hardcore you are with your faith. You used your faith to build a great company. Now everything's falling apart. Oh my gosh, you know, our stock's plummeting because of this crisis, that crisis. They come to you and you're asleep at the desk. You're like, yawn. Been there, done that. You know, let me talk to the Lord about it. Wake me up when the crisis is over. That's what you'd be like if you were walking with actual Christian faith. Now, I don't like to brag, but I have been in a situation like that. My faith, I have fine-tuned my faith to the point where I've been in situations like that, not once or twice, but 50 or so times, where the me 10 years prior would have been emotionally falling apart. The me as I am now is like, you know, wake me up when the crisis is over. I don't really care. Wake me up when it's over. You know, everyone's like, oh, aren't you falling apart? No, I'm really not feeling it. No, really not. You know, I trust God. Trust him completely. I've been in a similar situation. This is why God puts you in the test. When you pass the test, and then 3 months prior from now, you're put in a test again. Then you pass that. 3 months prior from now, put in a test again. And you have used your faith to overcome. It starts to become a no-brainer. You don't even have to think about it. You know? They're going to have to wake you up in the boat. Just, you know, hey Fred, wake up. There's a crisis. You're like, oh yeah, okay. Well, what do we do? I don't know. Put on the worship music, pray. That's it. That's your answer. That's your answer. Yeah. Put on the worship music and pray. God will see us through. I gotta go back to bed. It's really gonna be that simple. Really be that simple if you start nailing it down correctly. Yeah. Put on the worship music and pray, and you know I'm going back to sleep. See y'all later. And they'll be like, what manner of man is this? He doesn't care that his company is falling apart. See, they'll probably think you're crazy unless you show them the fruits. So that's all on that for now. That's where we are headed, kids. Real faith. The type of faith that you don't have to agonize over. People say XYZ is happening, and you say, I trust God. I trust him so much that I don't even necessarily care that XYZ is happening. That's all I was trying to tell you. I've been in that situation where my peace has been rock solid. And my confidence in God to solve the problem, or that the problem is insignificant. Those are the twofold ways that you use your faith. Two possibilities. If you actually trust God and you have come to experience in your faith walk with God where you know him well enough to know he's not going to let you down, there are only two possibilities. The problem that seemed big is irrelevant, or God's going to solve it. Either way, I'm not going to lose a lot of sleep over it either way. I might even fall asleep in the boat. Amen.